held up, leading to a foul call. And each time, both coach and player, Bill Jones and his squad, not happy with the call. But what team ever is?
Omar Strong, double team in the corner. Widener saw Grant late. Offensive foul called on Widener. That's a tough call on the youngster.
Well, I think that was the right call. The referee closest to us didn't know which one it was going to be. He waited for the ref at the far side, who was closer to the play, to make the call, and it looked like the right one. That's just good defense. They let go of a trap there in the baseline in the corner, which led to an Omar Strong pass to the top. And then off a screen, they double-teamed the ball, got what they wanted.
Rebound for Omar Strong. Now, Power fans might notice the lack of Warren Ward in the game as Omar Strong's three is long. Warren Ward done for the season with a torn Achilles. How devastating is that as Kevin Loisel makes a gorgeous play.
Just a heads-up play from Loisel to pick that errant shot from Tony Bennett and deposit it backboard style. But yeah, you're right, Jeremy. Just a heartbreaking loss for Mississauga. One of the lone bright spots, we'll say, on this, what has been a disappointing season. I'm sure every coach and player that's been involved with this team would say that, but Warren Ward came into this team about 9 games ago, and he's really fit in nicely as a go-to scorer, averaging 18 points. And the rebounding has been there, too. 8.3 rebounds a game. I know it's limited time, but that was good enough for 3rd in the league. Guy's a player.
Hello, everyone that's watching on the stream. As we said, technical difficulties has unfortunately prohibited us from displaying the game. So far, it is now 37-37 between the Windsor Express and Mississauga Power. 5:20 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, I'm Jeremy Pearl, alongside me, Randy Urban. And as we've been saying, it's a very hotly contested game, very close, back and forth. No team's really gotten too far ahead or too far behind.
Well, this is a possible first-round playoff matchup. Of course, Windsor tops in the league, 19-9. Mississauga at the other end.
37
challenge. We got Matthew and Rito here participating. Let's take a look at the video to see how this thing's done. All right, so take an end of the court, and you go to this end.
What's up, Power fans? It's time for the Samsung Galaxy Challenge. I'll show you how it's done. It's time. Think you can beat me?
All right, everyone knows what's going on now. We have Matthew at this end. Let's make some noise. That's right. Let's hear it for Rito, too. All right, when I say go, you guys are free to start, all right? I'm going to count you down. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, both with the layup. Can they hit the free throw? No, they can't. Not yet, at least. All right, you got another shot at it. Let's see it. Hey, free throw, Matt. Free throw. Told you, you got to hit your shots. Oh, there it is. Better hit that 3 quick. Is that it? Oh, almost. Quick, Rito, throw up a prayer. Nice try, guys. Hey, that was good competition there. Hey, hustle off the court, Matt. Let's go. We got a game to play. Let's go, Power. Defense.
Express. Widener trying to make a little of his own. 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Well, Widener got the start today, and from the beginning, he's been a more aggressive player than we've seen in the past. At times, he likes to settle behind that three-point line. He is a great shooter, but I like the way he's attacking. He's getting a lot of encouragement from his coach, and of course, the playing time is there. So you get that PT up, your confidence goes with it usually.
Widener hits his first free throw. He's got the power.
It's well played.
Can't hit his second. Tony Bennett with 3:25 left to go here in the first half.
Defense. Let's go, Jaguar.
Jamarcus Ellis, his shot's off. Capers looking to run the floor. His team down 3. Almost stripped. Somehow gets it inside to Cooper, who was then stripped. Ellis gets it to Bennett. Bennett crosses midcourt.
I think you want to go here to Loisel, who's got a mismatch. Grant's guarding him, and they are going to Loisel. Let's see what he does.
Offensive foul called on Loisel.
It's interesting. It appears, Jeremy, you can't, as a bigger man, if you're in a mismatch, you can't use that size to your advantage. I see that called too many times, and it's just, to me, it's not right. If you do the right things on an offensive set that enables you to have a mismatch like Kevin Loisel had, then he should be able to pound it inside like he did without being called for a foul. He didn't lower his shoulder. He didn't do anything. Just made a good, aggressive basketball play.
Grant, nice pass to Capers, who can't get that to fall.
If you're Capers, you got to try to finish that on a throwdown.
Bennett up top. Chris Commons, the right hand.
Well, they create so many matchup problems. You know, you can't switch with these guys because, you know, Commons can take it outside. Loisel can take it outside.
Malcolm Grant loses the handle. The double team came with 1:55 left to go in the first half. 46-41, Windsor leads.
Thomas will check in for Mississauga here to close out this second quarter. Good minutes from him early on in the game. An aggressive power forward. Jump out of the gym.
Foul on Paul Cooper.
Cooper just tried to clear out Kevin Loisel, who always seems to be around the ball
Frank.
underneath the net.
Frank.
Windsor will inbound.
Commons was open for three. Deciding to drive, getting to the lane, gets the bounce.
And Jeremy, that's exactly what I was talking about. You have a guy at Chris Commons' size. Make a head fake, a dribble drive, a post move on their biggest player, on Mississauga's biggest player, and he gets a hoop in the arm. This is why this team is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the playoffs. And if Mississauga has to play this team in the first round, you're going to have to get it together here. They've played tough in the first two quarters.
Commons makes the free throw, giving him 7 on the evening. Malcolm Grant across midcourt. Under 1:30 to go in the half. Grant's pass is tipped. Douglas Thomas finds Widener. Pass almost picked off by Collins. Grant looking at a deep three. Pulls up. Long bounces. Quinnell Brown palms it off the glass. Under a minute to go here in the first half.
Toronto's own Josh Collins into the game for Windsor.
Brown shot no good.
Collins played at the University of Windsor.
Grant comes off the screen, gives it to Cooper. Cooper down low. Thomas off the glass. No love. Foul on Douglas Thomas. With the foul on Douglas Thomas, that will send Chris Commons to the line, where he will add to his 7 points. Commons got on his first. Perfect from the line tonight. And he nails the second. 36 seconds left to go. Cooper. Tyrone Garland. Cooper has that stolen? No. Ref calls the foul on Jamal McQueen.
And Commons is like, no, that's good D. Just high fives McQueen. Lets him know, keep doing that. Keep playing that aggressive style basketball. That's why they pulled away here, 10-point lead. Cooper goes to the line.
Cooper, about a 55% free throw shooter. Hits his first. Cooper misses the second. Shot clock turned off. Quinnell Brown will bring it up the court, guarded by Toot Roush.
This is the versatility again of this team. You've got Quinnell Brown posting up or dribbling up and then backing his way down on Toot Roush. He got hit on the way up, so he's going to the line for 2. It's just such a strong team.
So Quinnell Brown will go to the line with 7 seconds left. Sitting at 9. His last 4 points have come from the line. Broadcaster's jinx as he misses his first free throw.
Well, 7 seconds here. Get it to Garland, see if he can make a play.
Commons misses both. Garland across midcourt, 2 seconds, finds Roush for 3. No. So at the end of the first half, 9-point lead for the Express. They lead 51-42. Hey, how's it going? I'm here with Malcolm Grant. Second game with the team, 11 points in the first half. What was the key in that half?
Just trying to come out and be aggressive, try to get, set a tone for us so we can try to get off to a good start. We're down right now, but second half we got to come out and be a little smarter.
Down 9 going into the second half. Last game you had a bit of a rough second half as a team. How do you avoid that type of mental error in this game?
Just staying together through adversity. We know they're going to make a run, and we're at home. We have to protect home court and just stay together through adversity, and we should be all right.
Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Kinetic Connection is a proud supporter of Mississauga Power.
I prefer using the Kinetic Connection tights. They allow me to stay loose and stay warm while supplying me with proper breathability to perform well.
I tore my ACL the year before last. I used it during rehab to get my knee strong. It was a very comfortable fit. It helped me get confidence back in my legs. And it just got me to not think about it, to not worry about it while I'm on the court.
I've been lucky enough to be using Kinetic Connections for a few months now. I've had trouble with my elbow in the past. I hyperextended it. I've had a bone chip. So pretty much every time I play, if I get certain kind of contact in my elbow, it really hurts and it affects my shooting. When I finally got this Kinetic Connection arm sleeve, I can shoot freely and I can shoot the way that I want to shoot. So it's definitely helped my performance this year.
And if you're looking for a comfortable brace to get you through your season, Kinetic Connection, the bracing expert.
At the basketball court, the fastest is the winner. Everyone wants the opponent only to see one's back. Equipped with TP9 Peak Gradient Acceleration Technology. Freely break through the opponent's defense. Control the court with the speed. Now, pick up the ball, equipped with TP9 with the speed, hit all the court. TP9 Quickness. I can play. Peak.
Drink the pink.
Going up and down the steps. Even when you wanna stop and you looking at the clock, you ain't gotta take a rest. Going at it with the best. You in the big league, that's a test. Welcome to the real world, push it to the limit, by yourself do the rest. Got my head above the sink. Looking in the mirror, what you think? I could have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm smart, so I gotta drink the pink. Got my head above the sink. Looking in the mirror, what you think? I could have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm smart, so I gotta drink the pink.
Growing up in Toronto, following the footsteps of my family and all those that came before me, I learned the importance of staying grounded, to never forget where you came from, no matter how far you go. Drink the pink.
At the basketball court, the fastest is the winner. Everyone wants the opponent only to see one's back. Equipped with TP9 Peak Gradient Acceleration Technology. Freely break through the opponent's defense. Control the court with the speed. Now, pick up the ball, equipped with TP9 with the speed, hit all the court. TP9, quickness. I can play. Peak.
Hello and welcome for the second half. 51-42, the Express currently lead. Early Malcolm Grant almost causing an early turnover.
Almost a good start for Mississauga. And this third quarter is key for this team. Too many
Commons
times they come out sluggish.
getting his bucket. He said it wasn't his night. He wants to change that.
He said he wasn't even on the scouting report. People didn't think he was going to play, but we got word from the coach that Commons was going to get some time tonight, and he's got 11 points already early third quarter.
Widener, guarded by Anderson. Anderson playing with 3 fouls, which would understand his limited playtime and production. Commons scoops it up off the Loisel block. Tony Bennett has the lane behind the back.
pass.
To Cummins. Picture perfect.
This team, Jeremy, is fun to watch.
Power have to be wary about giving up a big third quarter. That's what did them in last time against London. Thomas's shot's off. Loisel takes it right at Thomas as he's falling, gets it to drop. Wow. Talk about love from the rim.
Well, that's 11 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists for Kevin Loisel. Just great body control to avoid the contact. Thomas was trying to take the charge. Loisel stepped around it. Made sure he didn't take it on the numbers, hence the block call. And he makes the free throw for good measure. 12 points now, 8 rebounds, 5 dimes for Kevin Loisel.
Grant finds Roush. He can't connect on the three. Brown
Gonna be
has a lane,
throwdown.
but he is blocked, well, fouled rather aggressively by Toot Roush. Windsor calling for intentional.
Well, I'd have to see the replay, but I'm not sure how much he went for the ball on that possession.
And they're going to call a common foul.
The refs got together. And now the other ref just said, is it intentional? I think he motioned that it might be intentional. It is an intentional foul. No, it's not an intentional foul, so it's just 2 shots. I could have sworn one of the refs just looked at the scorer's table and made the intentional foul signal.
Quinnell Brown gets that to drop.
In any case, Quinnell
So-
Brown.
When Brown hits this, makes it 60-42. Power have yet to score in the quarter, and this lead has ballooned to 18. Power throw that one away. So Power turn it over and back the other way. Come the Express. Power now with 14 turnovers. Grant looking for options to Cooper. Kicks out. Roush back to Cooper. Cooper spins baseline. He's triple teams. Gets his own rebound. Gets that to fall for the first points of the quarter for the Power.
Well, good aggressive basketball inside there for Mississauga. And as we mentioned in the pregame, you'd like to see them try to work inside out. Give their three-point shooters a chance for some open looks. And he's just too strong. Quinnell Brown is just too strong.
Ref talking to Omar Strong and Quinnell Brown. Quinnell Brown looks like he might have just been poked in the eye. He's looking a little woozy.
You know, Quinnell Brown
You got to check if that might be a concussion. Is he just...
And he's not complaining. He's not yelling at the ref. He's not trying to start any fights. Like, this is the second time in 3 possessions Quinnell Brown's been hit. And he's just quiet. Goes about his business. Very workmanlike. Great player to have on your team.
I think that's also something that the Power maybe are lacking compared to a team like Windsor. There's a lot of veteran leadership on this Express team. There's a lot of people who have done it before and played a lot of basketball, but they seem to have like a very calming presence as Omar Strong hits a three.
Well, for sure they do, and it comes from their coach, Bill Jones. I mean, he played a year in the league. You don't get to that level without having an extreme knowledge base of the game of basketball. And that sort of experience creates a confidence within your team, knowing that he's seen every situation as Ryan Anderson buries a three. You know,
That was a gorgeous play.
absolutely.
Tic-tac-toe.
And that's, they've got these kind of plays all game long, and it's they're either getting a screen off a screen off a screen, creating mismatch after mismatch, and they're getting primarily whatever they want offensively.
65-49. Express with the lead. Tony Bennett takes it right at Michael Allison for what was an easier two than it probably should have
Well,
been.
Omar Strong got hit in the neck. He hit the deck a little bit too soon there and caused the uneven rush. Nice pass.
Garland gets it to Allison. Allison fouled by Chris Commons.
We haven't seen much of Garland the last couple of games. Thought he played really well when he first put on that Power uniform, but you know, you got to try out your new guys, see what you have. That's what they did with Malcolm Grant, and he played well last game. Last home game anyway, 20 points, 6 assists. Quinnell Brown's going to check back into this game, which is bad news for Mississauga.
Foul on Toot Roush, called for a grab.
Well, he's trying anything he can to not let Ryan Anderson get free. It's not a bad thing to do. If you can get away with it, he just didn't that time.
Loisel's shot is off the mark. Garland looked like he was grabbed there by Commons.
Well, he certainly was grabbed, but
Omar Strong gets the screen. Takes the floater. That certainly looked like goaltending, although there are rules in FIBA that if it's still above the cylinder, that it's live, but it looked like it was still on the cylinder.
yeah, that's a tough call. And Coach Julius isn't overly complaining, so
There's only so much you can say. Loisel's three is off the mark. Omar Strong, who has taken two-pointers, which is almost two more than usual.
he's usually good for 1 or 2
And about 12
2-point
threes.
shots a game.
67-51, 7:18 to go here in the third quarter. Express taking on the Power. Again, we talk about the loss of Warren Ward, coupled with the loss of Travis Relaford, coupled with the loss of Chad Posmus, who was here for just a blink. And how much can this team really put up with? How much can they survive?
Well, it's tough. It's a league where players, Omar Strong buries the three. It's a league where players are constantly coming and going, so it's hard to create that unity and that continuity when trying to develop a program. And that's really what Coach Julius is trying to do here, is develop some sort of mindset, some sort of program that whoever he throws out there is going to do exactly what he says. And he's, for the most part, for what he's had, he's done a great job. I think he's been terrific. But you're right, Jeremy. It's just so hard to get, you know, Windsor's been around. This is the same base of the squad for the better part of 2 seasons now, and it shows. You know, what team was on Mississauga squad last year that's here right now?
There's not one player.
There's not one player. So
no continuity.
No continuity at all. So it is really tough. Really tough. And this, you know, and for the most part, Mississauga is in every game.
But there are lapses.
Right, absolutely.
There was one there with Michael Allison completely losing his man, as it is a 15-point lead.
Quinnell Brown's just so fundamentally strong, so fundamentally sound. Great take there. You got to go up with it. Not sure what Cooper was waiting for. I mean, I know you like taking the foul, but take the easy 2 first.
Capers will check in for Michael Allison. Power going a little smaller.
Kirk Williams Jr. checks in for Kevin Loisel. He's having a great all-around game. But going back to the point, too many times I feel like big men, they'd rather get fouled rather than just take it up. And if you got it open too, just go quick. Don't try to get hit, because you make 1 or 2, and I'd rather have the 2 points.
Bennett across midcourt, guarded by Garland. Anderson swinging. Down low, Commons open, slashing, yes.
It's a well-oiled machine, Jeremy. This Windsor Express team is. I mean, Chris Commons has missed time. Does it look like it at all?
Works himself right back into the lineup. He's got 15. And he behind Tony Bennett 17 and Quinnell Brown 16. 3 best players, your 3 highest scorers. That's why your team has a 71-55 lead. 5:55 left to go in the third quarter.
Drink the pink.
Looking in the mirror, what you think? I can have any drink that's on the shelf, but I'm smart, so I gotta drink the pink.
Growing up in Toronto, following the footsteps of my family and all those that came before me, I learned the importance of staying grounded, to never forget where you came from, no matter how far you go. Drink the pink.
Drink the pink.
Looking in the mirror, what you think? I can have any.
Congratulations, Terminator. Let's hear it for him. This guy's game face on. Thinks he's a chance pretty serious this day. Competitive.
Capers, his shot is off. Cooper fouled on the way up. So Cooper will go to the line again.
So Jeremy, high scorers for Windsor. Tony Bennett 17, 9 assists. Quinnell Brown 16, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. And Chris Commons, first game back after injury, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 3 blocks.
Not bad.
For Mississauga, 11 each for Omar Strong and Malcolm Grant.
Cooper hits 1 of 2. 71-56. Anderson for 3. Yes!
Wow.
What a shot.
Almost zero daylight in between him and the defender. He just rises up and pots it. Shooting percentages now shifting back the other way. It was
Strong
early.
trying to respond. No.
Mississauga early shot the ball well, 50% compared to 44 for Windsor. Right now it's 52% Windsor, 43 for Mississauga. It's a tough matchup here for Capers. Capers trying to get a little bit too handsy, giving up a little bit of weight.
Foul called on Capers. The team's 5th foul. Quinnell Brown will be in on the inbound. Kirk Williams Jr., Tony Bennett. Quinnell Brown with the finger roll at the rim. The gentle touch.
What amazes me, Jeremy, is how many easy buckets Windsor has. There's got to be probably 10 uncontested layups just off of play calls.
Stolen Bennett. Kirk Williams Jr. finishes the passing play.
22-point lead now, Jeremy. Mississauga's got to find a way to get some sort of stop here. Get their energy up. Michael Allison's going to come to the scores table. Nice spin move from Capers.
Nice block there by Williams Jr. on the help D. That'll be a foul, I believe, on Chris Commons.
Capers he's upset. We go bigs for bigs here. Capers has a seat on the bench. Paul Cooper has a seat on the bench. Incoming Allison and Thomas. Trying to shut down the two athletic bigs for Windsor, Commons and Brown. Mismatch here. He's got
Quinnell Brown backing down strong. Has numbers. Said he throws strong to the ground and goes glass.
Well, that's what I was talking about earlier in the game. It's too often
Power get bailed out by a foul called. Strong was trapped by
the
three
swarming defense.
different
You
Express.
got to be happy with. If you're a Windsor player, if you're a Windsor coach, if you're a Windsor fan, you have to be happy with this effort. The defense has been spectacular. The offense has been crisp. You know, Jeremy, they have 80 points with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Strong misses his first free throw and showing a sign of frustration. He splits a pair. 23-point lead. Ellis, Josh Collins, the Windsor product. University of Windsor product. Quinnell Brown, high off the glass, no. Rebound, Williams Jr., jump ball called. So it'll be power ball. Timeout Power. Down 80 to 57, 3:52 to go here in the third.
Drink the pink.
Strong looking to inbound, gets it to Widener, full court trap, and a steal. Williams Jr. The soft touch at the rim. Express kind of employing a full court press. Is there any reason other than to just try and kill the game while you can?
No, you got to make sure you're ready for anything come playoff time. And Omar Strong hits three, and we got a foul.
And a foul on Williams Jr.
means Thomas is going to go to the line for the one, for one shot, because the basket is good. And even though it wasn't Omar Strong that got fouled, it's the guy that got fouled that will take his and one.
So here's Thomas.
Jeremy, like I was saying, you want to make sure all your systems, your processes, well, they're going to give him 2. I guess it was much after the shot. So the foul must have been right after the shot went in, rather than in the act of the shot.
Well, the Windsor bench agrees with you, but to no avail. Thomas completes the 5-point play.
5-point play, hey.
The very common 5-point play.
Cuts the lead to 20.
Josh Collins to Quinnell Brown, who is fouled by Jabs Newby, who we have not seen since early in the first quarter.
Well, this is what Windsor does so well. They set screens that create mismatches, and then they give it to the guy with the mismatch. Like, how does Jabs Newby end up defending Quinnell Brown in the post? A series of screens and patience.
Brown gets the love from the rim. He's now got a game-high 22. Newby across to Garland. Garland finds Widener in the corner for 3. No. Rebound. Thomas fighting for it. Gets it, stays in bounds. Gets us to Strong. Strong, guarded by Collins. A little 5-on-5. Pull up 3. Counted! And the foul!
Well, he definitely kicked his leg out. But credit Omar Strong. Crafty veteran. And Jeremy, he's starting to get hot.
Omar Strong gives him 18 after that 3.
Which anything can happen in this league. I know Coach Jones is not going to let his team let up despite an 18-point lead. Not when you're going against a guy like Buckets Omar Strong.
Ellis, Loisel, great adjustment mid-air for the finish. Hard screen set. Garland spins, dishes. Thomas with the slam.
Jeremy, we've been waiting for that. Thomas goes hard at the hoop every chance he gets.
Quinnell Brown throws it right back down.
Things are happening. Things are happening. That's my analysis.
That's revolutionary. Strong puts up the 3. He is fouled while taking it.
You know what that reminds me of? Lou Williams, who's been playing for the Raptors this season, getting that call constantly. And he gets the defense leaning just on a little bit of move and then rises up on that lean.
So Strong will go to shoot for 3. And it's moments like this where the Power have 3 or 4 good possessions in a row, offensively and defensively.
Well, you got to stop someone first.
But you think about it, in most games this season, there's a 5 to 7 minute gap where they just mentally lose everything, and it costs them games. How do you avoid something like that when it seems to have plagued them all season?
Look, they're an undersized team, playing with a lot of guys that are new, don't know how to play with each other. And when there is a lapse of focus, and you give up 6, 7, 8 points in a row.
Williams Jr. just got called with a T.
Well, you can't be that emphatic every time there's a call against you, and it finally came back to hit him, to bite him. He was very demonstrative after the block, and he has been most of the game. And you know, it wasn't anything that was that excessive, but the ref had enough.
if the score isn't what it is that a technical? If it's a 3-point game, is that a technical? Or do you think that maybe doesn't matter?
That's a good question. You know, obviously in a 3-point game, the emotions are a bit higher, and the refs do take that into account. But as the ref is explaining to Bill Jones right now, he goes, you jump up and down against the call, then that's a gesture that we're going to make that technical decision at. You know, no big deal. No animal was harmed in the making of that technical foul. Kirk Williams Jr. is not going to get fined.
Newbie.
It is what it is. He's an emotional player. I'll take that. If I'm Coach Bill Jones, I'm not mad at Kirk Williams Jr. for that.
So Newbie splits his free throws on the original foul. Omar Strong hits his technical free throw, and the Power get the ball back, down 88-73.
Now it's a 15-point game, Jeremy. You can cut it to 12 here with this 3.
Newbie called for over the back.
Well, it is a 4-guard lineup here for Mississauga, so you're going to see some over the backs. You've got Jabs, Newbie, Omar Strong, Jordan Widener, and Garland with the lone big man, Thomas. I mean, and Windsor's, it's not like they're countering with a smaller lineup. They've got their 3 biggest guys on the floor. Now, of course, DeAndre Thomas not in this game. He was placed on the injured reserve, so their 3 biggest guys are now, you know, Commons, Loisel, and Quinnell Brown.
Newbie draws the foul on the fake, and Commons, he picks up another foul. That'll be his 4th personal. And the Express have reasons for frustrations. They have 28 fouls. Kirk Williams Jr. has already fouled out of the game. So on that technical, he fouled out of the game. The Power have 21 fouls against them. Allison has 4 fouls in 16 minutes.
It's been a chippy game. I mean, the last 3 minutes of this quarter have taken 15 minutes. There's nothing easy.
Commons. Ellis,
real
back
flow
to
in the
Commons.
game.
Spins. Collins, 3. No. Rebound, Ellis. Stripped by Garland, out of bounds. And it'll be Windsor ball. Commons. Spins. Brown for 3. Yes.
I mean, how do you guard that? You switch to a zone to try to offset their size, and Quinnell Brown steps out and hits a 3. I mean,
Brown's
good
first
luck.
3 of the game after going 0 for 2 on his previous attempts. Thomas. Widener, 3 in response. Yes.
Well, give Mississauga credit after a terrible start to this quarter. Been able to put some points on the board.
Commons, blocked by Thomas. Can't save it, jumps over the fans. So with 10 seconds on the shot clock, 33 seconds left on the game clock. Express will be in on the inbound. Quinnell Brown. Ellis fighting through a screen. Guarded by Roush. Backing him down. Puts it up. Count it. And 1.
Well,
Roush picks up his 4th foul.
Talk about making you pay for playing zone. Roush in tough. Ellis just having his way down low. Simple move too, Jeremy. Just back him down, turn and shoot. 5-footer.
3 seconds differentiate the shot clock and game clock. Garland gonna hold. Cross midcourt. Garland being locked down by Collins. Looking to get strong. He'll break. Dishes. Roush. Open 3. Yes!
Well, nice patience from Garland there. Run the clock down.
Brown from half. No good.
About the only thing he's missed all game.
At the end of 3 quarters of play, it's 96-81. Windsor leads.
At the basketball court, the fastest is the winner. Everyone wants the opponent only to see one's back. Equipped with TP9 Peak Gradient Acceleration Technology. Freely break through the opponent's defense. Control the court with the speed. Now, pick up the ball, equipped with TP9 with the speed, get all the court. TP9 Quickness. I can play. Peak. At the best.
Underway. 96-81. 12 minutes separate the Windsor Express from a victory here over the Power. Bennett back into the game after sitting out what seemed like most of the third. 27 points for Quinnell Brown to go along with 5 rebounds and 3 assists.
Tony Bennett's got 13, scored 12 assists, Jeremy, to go along with his 17 points. Not bad for 28 minutes of action.
Lizelle, baseline! What a play by Lizelle. And then Omar Strong fouled on the way up. Or sorry, Garland fouled on the way up. Strong, Garland's shot bounces
Brown
out.
and Omar Strong getting into it here. Omar Strong just came over and shoved him a little bit, and Quinnell Brown just pushed off on him. And no ref saw it.
Omar Strong picks up a foul. That's his 4th.
I haven't seen that from Omar Strong. I mean, not talking about the foul. I'm talking about how he just went over and bumped Quinnell Brown.
That's
Jeremy,
the century mark.
Needless to say, if these teams meet in the playoffs, it's gonna be a fight. I don't know what kind of a fight Mississauga's gonna put up, but things are starting to get a little bit chippy here.
As Kevin Garnett would say, it's gonna be a bar fight. Garland nails the triple.
Back down to
15-point
15
game.
points here, 100-85. Lots of time. I mean, lots of time to score that many points. I don't know if you can stop this team. That's the only thing.
Defense! Defense!
Anderson.
Defense.
Commons loses the handle. There's a stop. Roush. Strong. Got to capitalize. Steps back for 3. Garland 3. Yes! Rattles that home. Power the closest they've been within since the start of the third.
Well, I don't even know if Coach Julius liked that shot. He wasn't even open, but he'll take it. Down 12.
One of those no, yes shots. Brown spins baseline, fouled. He will go to the line to add to his game high 27.
It just doesn't matter who they put out there. Quinnell Brown just seems to end up with a mismatch on the low block. And now Marcus Capers is going to check into the game for Jordan Widener, who is the last victim of Quinnell Brown low post. So 1 of 2 from Quinnell Brown, 101-88. Wins or leads.
Garland, who's been hot, trying to go to Thomas. Deflected. Could have been a kick ball. No call made. Brown going inside. That's tipped. Power going back the other way. It's a 3-on-3. Roush, open look for 3. Sticks it. They're within 10.
That's good fundamental basketball from Mississauga. When Capers runs the break, he makes good decisions, and he did on that time. It wasn't even an uneven break. It was
What
a 3-on-3 break.
Quarter. We're making the
101-98.
comeback, folks. But right now it's time for a little deal or no deal. We got our participant here, Mike. Let's make some noise for Mike, everyone. All right, Mike, so I'll give you the rundown. All right, there's 4 cases being held by 4 beautiful ladies. In one case, there's a phone. In the other cases, it could be a t-shirt, a mini basketball, a hug from Pow. It could be anything. It could even be another briefcase. We really don't know until we open them. So with that said, you're going to open one. She'll step forward and show you what it is. Actually, no, she doesn't show you what it is. I'm sorry. I do this so often, yet I'm getting jumbled. The first one steps forward, and they don't reveal it. The second one steps forward, and they reveal it. And then it's up to you if you want the one that you've seen or the one that's remained a mystery. You understand?
Yep.
All right, man. So what's your first case going to be?
2. Let's go 2.
All right, number 2. So that remains closed. We have one more pick. That one will come open, and then you can decide. All right, so what other one are you going to pick?
1.
All right, number 1. So she's going to reveal it, and then you can choose. Oh, there you go. Oh, wait. It's not over yet. You could take the phone and run, or you can go with number 2. What are you going to do?
I think I'm going to stick with the phone.
He's a smart man. Your mom raised a smart guy. Thank you for playing, Mike. Samsung Galaxy phone, all yours. Hustle.
.9:48 left to play. Fourth quarter action. Express and Power. 10-point game. Power trying to string together a run. Stops are a premium. Quinnell Brown lines up. He's not going to miss it when he's that wide open.
29 in the game now from Quinnell Brown. Just an outstanding effort from him. Both ends of the floor as well.
And the perfect play coming out of a timeout. When you get an open look, you can't complain.
Absolutely. Bill Jones knows what he's doing. That's a sign of a good coach, Jeremy. If you can get points out of timeouts, and he does it seemingly on every occasion, you're doing something right.
Wiesel picks up his 4th foul. 4 of 5 starters now have 4 fouls for the Express. Thomas, there's 5 on the shot clock. Grant, 2 on the shot clock. Gets it off. Can't get it to fall. Commons, easy rebound. Gives it to Anderson, who hands it to Bennett. Gives it back to Anderson, who dishes to Brown, who will now slow it down.
I mean, Ryan Anderson's their best three-point shooter. I'd like to see him take that shot.
Brown, step back. No. Rebound. Douglas Thomas. Headman's Malcolm Grant. Kicks. Garland. 3. No. You like that shot in transition?
Well, he's hit his last two, so you're sort of giving him a pass on that. I know Julius thought he got fouled. I know.
Anderson. Garland switched to cover Commons. A mismatch. Commons gets his own rebound. And the putback. And a double foul on Wiesel and Capers.
Well, you knew something was going to boil over. Capers wasn't happy the last time he was out on the floor. Loisel's been part of some.
That's 5 on Loisel now.
He'll have a seat on the bench. Kirk Williams Jr., we thought he fouled out. He's back in the game. So now the assistant coach for Mississauga says Kirk can't play. He's got 6 fouls. Thought he could pull a fast one here.
Kirk, who was put in but already had 6 fouls, so therefore not eligible to be put in.
Eric Parker will check in instead. He's played limited minutes, just 5 minutes, 28 seconds. He's pulled down 2 boards in his time. 105-91, 14-point game.
Coming out of the timeout, it's 4-0 for the Express. Inbound, Cooper. Strong puts up the 3, wow! Even Coach Bill Jones just kind of put his hands up and said, how do you stop that?
He's 6 of 10 from downtown in this game. He's got 26 points. You can't stop Omar Strong when he gets hot like that. Only Omar Strong can stop Omar Strong.
Bennett pushes off, gets the bucket. No, rims out late. Omar Strong with the rebound. If you give him an inch, he'll take it. Gets it to Grant. Trying to break down Parker. Drawing contact, gives it to Cooper. Cooper spins, somehow gets that to Capers, who gets it to fall.
Well, he got away with a double dribble and a walk. I mean, he caught it, fumbled it, then dribbled again, then traveled, and got an assist. What a possession for Paul Cooper.
They're within 10. It's a 9-point game. Foul on Malcolm Grant.
Jeremy, I have a feeling these last 6 minutes and 55 seconds are going to take a little bit of time.
Somehow that's Malcolm Grant's first foul.
He's got to be the only one with just one.
Kyle Julius maybe making a statement, sitting on the sideline. Anderson, sweet rebound and dish. Parker can't get it to fall. Knocked out of bounds. Parker tries to save it and instead costs himself a possession and probably a spot on the bench as he's subbed out rather, Kevin Wiesel with 5.
Loisel checks into this game, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. One of the better all-around games we've seen this season. He's done it in just 28 minutes.
Strong, fouled by Anderson on the 3. Anderson pleading, begging that it was on the ground. That's 3 fouls Omar Strong is drawn, shooting a 3.
Well, you just if you're Windsor, you're kicking yourself in the teeth here with these plays. I mean, just get a hand up in his face. They're doing the right thing. They're putting a bigger player on him to try to contest that shot, but there's just no need to get that close.
To be honest, every player is bigger than Omar Strong.
Oh, that's a great point by you.
Omar Strong, what he lacks in size, he makes up for ridiculously good at making threes.
Jeremy, it's just a 7-point game here as he goes to the line for one more. 6-point game, Omar Strong.
This game was almost 30.
29 points.
We've seen him put up 44 in a game. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left. 105-99. The Express had 100 points at the 11-minute mark. They've scored 5 in the next 4.
Capers can handle the ball. For a guy that size, I like his handle. Almost never gives it up, especially in a fast break dribble. That time he caused the foul. 6-point game.
Grant finds Omar Strong curling. He was looking for Capers,
somebody's
but he was
open.
double teamed. Grant, pull up. No. Cooper knocks it to Capers. Capers, Garland, 3. No. The crowd ready to explode with that one.
Just a little long. Garland wanted it, didn't get it.
This crowd may be small, but they are loud. Rebound, out of bounds. Foul called on Cooper.
Well, that's the right call. Loisel had inside position. Loisel continues his strong play here, and he wants 2 shots. He's not going to get it.
Fresh shot clock. Anderson, open look for 3. No. Capers saves it. Strong. Puts up the 3. No. Tony Bennett, Garland able to get back, calls for the travel.
That is a terrible call. I'm sorry, Jeremy. And you know, that opportunity was made because Omar Strong was trying to draw another foul, kicked his leg out, ended up falling on the 3-point play, a 3-point shot without any contact, and then Windsor leaked out, but fortunately gets called for the travel.
Garland, Cooper, Strong, gets open for 3, counted in, 1! That's 4!
Well, Tony Bennett was trailing the play, and he didn't expect Omar Strong to stop on a dime, so he was leaning forward, trying to catch him, leaned a little too heavily. Omar Strong, what can you say about this kid? Jeremy, he shoots his warm-ups with gloves on.
And he doesn't miss.
He doesn't. He hasn't missed since the 90s.
4 times Omar Strong has drawn a foul beyond the arc. This is his second 4-point play. This game is within 2.
He's got 33, Jeremy.
And I don't think he's stopping anytime soon.
5 minutes to go. 2-point game.
Chris Commons. Backing down Cooper. Spins. Cooper called for the foul. That'll be his 3rd.
It's got to be. Now Cooper he didn't need to do that. He had good position. He had Commons in an awkward angle, further out from his comfort zone.
Anderson, a deep 3. That rims out.
Speaking of comfort
the Windsor
zone.
offense has just dried up. Capers, dishes. Garland for 3. Yes, and the lead!
You have to be kidding me.
The lead was almost 30. The Power are now up by 1.
What a game.
Brown kicks out. Commons from the free throw line. Yes.
Commons settles it down here.
107, 106. As Randy was saying, 4 minutes remaining. Strong.
Well, they're playing you that tough. Go around them here.
Gets a screen, splits, offensive foul on Paul Cooper.
Again, unnecessary foul from Paul Cooper. It's, you know, it's just set a solid standstill screen. Omar Strong will use it. He'll do everything he needs to do. Another double foul, Loisel. He's not sure what's going on.
If that's a double foul on Loisel, he fouls out. So Kevin Loisel fouls out. Paul Cooper picks up his 5th.
Well, that hurts Windsor more than it does Mississauga. I know Cooper's a big body, but Loisel's having a great game here, nearing a triple-double.
So Loisel's done, which is a big loss. Brown takes it to the rim. Fouled on the way. Shot rims out, but he will go to the line to increase the lead. Grant, the only person seemingly not in foul trouble, picks up his second.
Now, Jeremy, I know the offense has been there here for Mississauga, but it's got to be the defense that's going to pull this game out.
25 points in the quarter. To only 11. Well, now possibly 13 after this. He misses.
Missed them both.
It's a 1-point game. 107-106. Garland fakes, dishes, Capers over Quinnell Brown.
I loved how Capers went up all the way to the summit. He didn't try to lay that in. He went as high as he could over the rim and dropped it down.
Strong. Bennett gets around him. Dishes, spins. No, Capers with the rebound.
What a game we're treated to here.
He gives it to Garland. Garland slowing it down, looking to run their sets. 1-point game, under 3 minutes to go. Capers. He's stuck. Malcolm
Gotta make
Grant
a play here.
gives it. Strong for three. No. Quinnell Brown picks up the rebound. Whistle, foul on Eric Parker, I believe. No, Michael Allison is the...
Almost every foul we've seen called on Windsor the last 5 minutes, you see them walking away going, he pulled me, he hit me. So clearly either the refs are not seeing what's happening until after the fact, or Windsor's getting drawn into some unnecessary contact. I don't know what Mississauga's doing.
Allison at the line. Has 9 points after that free throw.
Since when?
And now he's got 10. He has not missed. He is 3 for 3 from the field and 4 for... A technical. Double technicals. We have a technical on Coach Kyle Julius and a technical on Ryan Anderson. For what, I do not know. And that's 6 on Ryan Anderson.
Well, he said that Coach Kyle Julius was talking trash, and I said, who are you talking to, Coach? And that's what he's telling Coach Jones what he said. All I said was, who are you talking to, Coach? Well, he's talking
I know
to
this
the
is
bench
obviously
now.
not part of the strategy at all, but Coach Kyle Julius, that might have been one of the greatest technicals he could have taken. Ryan Anderson's out of this game with 2:20 left to go.
You still got Tony Bennett, Chris Commons, and Quinnell Brown to contend with.
Windsor down 3. Commons backing down Allison,
What a
spins.
move.
Blocked by Capers.
What a move. What a defensive presence from Capers, getting over there. It's just a beautiful move from Commons. He thought he had one. I thought he had one. Capers didn't think so.
2 minutes left to go. Power in probably lead by 3. Garland puts up the 3. No. Long rebound. Capers battling for it. Can't save it. Out of bounds. It'll be power ball.
That
The
can't
refs
be the
will
right
have
call.
a conversation.
That can't be the right call.
And it will be Windsor ball. And from this vantage point, that does look like the correct call.
I mean, and we weren't there. We were in the building. We didn't see exactly, but that looks like the right call.
1:46 left to go. Power lead by 3.
The ball basketball court, the fastest is the winner. Everyone wants the opponent only to see one's back. Equipped with TP9 Peak Gradient Acceleration Technology. Freely break through the opponent's defense. Control the court with the speed. Now, pick up the ball, equipped with TP9 with the speed, hit all the court. TP9 Quickness. I can play. Peak. At the basketball court.
I'm loving it.
.46 left to go. 3 players have fouled out for the Windsor Express. They have 37 fouls. The Power have 31. Express have the ball. Looking to bring it within 1 or tie. Quinnell Brown drives, dishes, Parker, blocked, gets his own rebound, put back, yes!
A tenacious effort from Parker there. Checked into this game out of necessity, hadn't played very much. Just a great effort from him on that possession.
1 point game. The score in this quarter, 29-13 for the Power. Grant, 10 on the shot clock. Crossover, gets it back. Puts it up. He rims out. Parker able to save it on the line. 1:15 to go.
Halfway down, Jeremy. Nice little move. Cute floater. Beautiful runner, whatever you want to call it, didn't go down.
Quinnell Brown to the rim, up and under. Capers comes down with it. Grant has help, kicks, Garland 3, splash!
Garland, 4 massive threes here in this second half. None bigger than the last 2. What a comeback.
113. 109, Power lead.
Hey, Scotty on the scene here. I'm down at the lower concourse talking to Giddy Yo-Yo Organic Raw Chocolate. We got Shane and Angelito here. Shane, tell us a little bit about Giddy Yo-Yo.
Oh, absolutely. Guys, this is epic chocolate. This will take you to the next level. It's raw, it's organic, 4 ingredients or less. It's made in Orangeville, Ontario. What you know about that? Come down, say hi, high five. We got all the chocolate just waiting for your tongue. So come on down, please.
Hey, just like the concession stands, don't be shy. And Power Nation, don't forget, all the players are signing autographs after the game. Come say hi, get an autograph. Don't be shy. We got free samples here too. Hey, let's bring this home. 53 seconds left. Let's go, Power! Woo!
Under a minute to go. 53.8 seconds left. Power have shot 50% this quarter. Express only 32% of their 19 attempts.
Well, what a show these two teams have put on.
32-13 in the fourth quarter. The Power outscoring the Express. Bennett, Commons. Guarded by Omar Strong, gives it to Bennett. Bennett, deep 3. Yes!
Oh,
Where's that been all quarter?
You gotta be kidding me. If you want to sell this game, Jeremy, you have to look no further than this matchup right now.
1 point game. Power with the ball. Under 40 to go. 15 on the shot clock. Garland drives, puts it high off the glass. Allison with the rebound. No! Over the back. Offensive foul.
Well, I don't mind that effort. Allison, that's why he's in there, to get rebounds.
That will send them to the line, which actually might be good for the Power. Sure, it sends Commons to the line, but gives you 26 seconds in response.
I'd prefer to play with the lead. He makes two. You gotta make shots after this.
Commons, who has now 4 for 4 from the line. He's got 20.
This is your big one right here. Don't have to tell you guys that.
113 apiece. Rims out. Capers with the rebound. 2 seconds differentiate the shot clock and game clock.
You're going to get a high screen and roll here for Grant.
Grant. Parker comes out to cover. Allison. 8 on the shot clock. 1 second differentiate the shot clock and game clock. Grant. 3 for the win. No. 3 seconds. Alice doesn't get it off in time. And we are going to overtime. 113 apiece. It's time for free basketball. Overtime beckons. A miraculous comeback for the Power. 32 points in the fourth quarter after giving up 45 in the third.
Just a tale of 2 quarters there. And too many times you have that terrible third quarter for this team, but battled back like Coach Julius's teams have done all season. They haven't quit. They've done it on the back of 18 of 41 from downtown.
Garland steps in. His jumper's off the mark. Commons with the rebound. Bennett, who nailed an absurdly deep 3. Offensive foul on Commons. Sorry, offensive foul called on Commons. That's his 5th personal.
Capers is shaking his head. I think he got hit with an elbow or something. Commons is still wondering what he did. The ref made some sort of motion with his hands. I'm not sure what it was or what that is.
Grant. Strong. Puts up the 3. No. Rebound, Parker. Bennett, headmans to Commons. Commons spins. He is fouled this time. He will go to the line after missing one that would have put his team ahead. Now gets 2 in overtime to give his team the lead.
Commons is still trying to have a conversation with the ref.
So Commons, who only has 1 miss from the free throw line tonight, is 4 of 5. Now 5 of 6 with that miss. makes the second. Jordan Widener goes in. Widener, guarded by Ellis. Gets across midcourt. Swings to Garland. Garland up high, gets a screen from Capers. Allison comes out now. Garland trying to get it to Omar Strong. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up the 3. That looks short. It is. Shot clock violation. Both teams struggling to create offense here in the overtime period. We have not had a field goal yet, only the free throw from Commons.
Well, with Mississauga's lineup out there on the floor right now, you don't.
On the foul from Allison. Commons going to the line to possibly give his team a 4-point lead.
Commons has just been outstanding here in his first game back after an injury. Settled them down multiple occasions.
Michael Allison will foul out.
Jeremy, I think you fouled out in the first quarter. I fouled out in the second. Carl, our PA announcer, fouled out in the third. Everybody's fouled out here tonight.
4-point lead now for the Express. 70 fouls between the two teams. Roush, with his team down 4. No movement right now on the offense. Roush drives. Glass, no. Rebound, Parker.
Well,
Power have yet to score in the overtime.
Unlucky from Rouch. Made a nice little move. Runner didn't go.
Commons spins. Gets it to drop. Commons has all of the points.
He's just such a
six.
beautiful low post player. I love that little shimmy shake.
Strong. Screen comes. Dishes. Roush back to Strong for 3. No. The miraculous run might have dried up here in the overtime period. There's only so much you can ask for when you're down by almost 30.
I think you're right, Jeremy.
Commons.
Mississauga just looks tired.
Bennett. Off the screen. Kicks. Ellis for 3. No. Cooper. Rebound. Capers to Strong. He drives. Blocked by Ellis. Bodies are flying everywhere in the backcourt.
There are 3 people down in the backcourt.
Bennett will waste as much time as possible. Under 2 to go, up by 6.
This is the play that's going to either seal it or give Mississauga life. See what happens.
Parker. Travel called. 1:40 left in overtime. 119-113. Express lead. Timeout. Power.
He had the lane on the right side. Didn't go for it.
Power down by 6. 1:40 to go. offense has gone missing here in the overtime. How do you get it going? Is it as simple as just running sets? Is it just trying to find that open? Nothing seems to be falling right now.
Well, they're tired, Jeremy. I mean, you waste that much energy trying to get up to the mountaintop, and you can't put your flag in because you're just too gassed. I mean, they've used every ounce of energy they had trying to claw back from a 20-point deficit.
Power trying to complete the miraculous comeback. Roush has it, 1:30 to go. Strong drives, somehow gets it back, lines up for three. Yes! Just like that, it's a 3-point game.
36 from Omar Strong. Sometimes you just needed the ball to bounce your way, and it did on that possession. Just good, clean defense here. Don't put them at the line.
Power in need of a stop. Commons
double
kicks.
now, Capers.
Brown for three. No, rims out. Parker with the rebound. He kicks.
Capers got out of position there, caused the offensive rebound. He should have doubled when he had the chance.
Windsor looking to bring it within the minute mark. 10 on the shot clock. Bennett has a lane. Glass. Yes, 5-point game. No timeout was called. Just subs.
Can you make subs on a basket? Is that possible?
The ref seems to think so.
I don't know.
So Garland goes the length of the court, can't get it to fall. Commons throws it between his legs to Bennett. Under a minute.
Don't need to foul. You still don't need to foul. Play good defense.
Power desperately needing a stop. Down 5. Bennett or Ellis blocked by Capers.
That's a foul.
And he's fouled. Ellis will go to the line with 23 seconds left. 121, 116 Express, and Power claw all the way back. Power deserved full marks for making this as crazy of a game as it was.
Absolutely. This was fantastic effort. You know, they could have lied down and given up 45 points in the third quarter. But they persevered.
All this does is add more fuel to the fire when these two teams most likely meet in the first round matchup, as Grant adds 2. Strong will foul Bennett, prolong the game. 13.3 seconds left.
Well, you make these two. You're up 7. That should do it. I know Omar Strong's got 36, but we haven't seen a 7-point play yet. So
we did see the 5 for the first time.
We did see the 5. We saw 2 4-point plays.
An incredible game for Omar Strong.
Oh, absolutely. 36 on the night, 8 threes. Now you can bring in subs after a made free throw, but that was a made bucket. It still boggles my mind. I could be wrong.
Grant, Strong for 3. Yes!
You gotta be kidding
4-point game.
9 threes, 39 points.
Timeout Windsor.
He's just shot putting it up there and it's going in.
Omar Strong unstoppable tonight. 125, 121. Express lead. 7 seconds left. Timeout Windsor. Omar Strong with 39 on the evening. His team down 4 in need of a steal. Quinnell Brown will be on the inbound. Gets it to Parker, foul on Cooper. They defended that inbound about as well as they could.
Denied. They probably got it to about 4 seconds, and then Windsor gets the ball inside to Parker. He will try to seal it. We thought they sealed it the last time, but Omar Strong put up a prayer. Well, I guess it's not a prayer when he shoots it. It's pretty much a done deal. 9 of 17 from downtown, Omar Strong. 10 of 11 free throws. Parker knocks down the first. Now, if you're Windsor, just no need to just let them come down and score. I mean, you don't have to play hard defense. You don't have to foul anybody. Let them take this shot, and that's your game.
Are you kidding? Omar Strong. Foul with 0.5 seconds. And game is incredible.
10 threes,
42 points. 2 off his career high of 44. Chris Commons is looking at him like, what is wrong with you? How do you do this?
He's going to tell him a secret right now. Omar Strong's going to tell him, you know what it is? I shoot with gloves on in warm-up. And today I had on a full tracksuit underneath my jersey. .127, 124. Half a second left. No
We've
timeouts.
seen crazy things. I mean, Christian Leitner went the length of the court.
Well, you're going to have to get a...
That's one way to end it. Widener's shot was improbably that close.
I don't think it would have counted, but that was incredible. What a game.
That'll end it. 127, 124 in overtime. The Power stormed back from down almost 30. What an incredible game. Omar Strong with 42 points.
And I like the sportsmanship. Omar Strong gives Quinnell Brown a little playful push. They had that little issue early on. They've squared things. What a game. 127, 124. Congrats to both teams.
I'm going to go run and do an interview with Omar Strong. 42 points. For Randy Urban, I'm Jeremy Pearl. One home game left. We hope to see you then. You've been watching Power Basketball. Thanks, Carl. I'm here with Omar Strong, who finished with 42 points, 9 threes tonight. What was working so well for you from behind the arc?
And my coach just said, I just need you to shoot the ball tonight because our leading scorer, Warren, was out. So he was like, I just need you to go out there and play basketball, shoot the ball, do what you do.
You guys made an improbable comeback, falling just short, but incredible fourth quarter. What was working for you as a team?
Well, we were just not worrying about anything and spreading the floor and doing what we have to do on the court, man. We're spreading the floor, everybody making the right plays, and we just made some shots.
How do you guys build off this performance going into the rest of the season?
Well, we're gonna have to build off of it, especially we supposed to be playing them in the playoffs. So we're gonna have to look forward to that and playing them hard every single night. We got to play ones that are very hard, or it's gonna be a blowout.
Great game tonight. Unfortunate loss.